Peace, welcome to Black Fertility TV. I'm Nancy Asicia, and I want to introduce myself to you a little in this video, and I also want to introduce Black Fertility TV to you a little more. Now, a lot of people may be thinking that Black Fertility TV is only for people who want to have a baby or who are infertile and cannot have a baby. And in some senses, you're right. And in other senses, it couldn't be farther from the truth. Because Black Fertility TV is for all people who look like me and look like you, because we need to know more about our fertility cycle. We need to know about ovulation. We need to know more about basically bringing a beautiful black baby into this world without just it happening by chance or by accident, although many of us have been brought here by those very same reasons. However, we are now faced with in a state where Black fertility rates have dramatically declined, and there are a lot of factors involved in that. So one way to counter this, right, is to gain more information and more knowledge. So my hope is to give you the most information and knowledge for you to make better informed decisions about what you're eating, possibly even how you're mating, how to get pregnant, basically. So Black Fertility TV is not just for people who are infertile or who are trying to get pregnant. Black Fertility TV is also for fathers of young daughters who want to explain to them about their fertility cycle, about ovulation, menstruation, and a lot of other factors about our political, social, economic state right now as far as it relates to fertility of black women and black men. Black Fertility TV is also for mothers who also want the same for their daughters. Maybe not necessarily to get pregnant, however, to explain to them so that they can know, everything involved. Because of course, if they're going to school, they're not learning everything. They're learning how to use, who knows. But Black Fertility TV, we want to go in and we want to go above and beyond a lot of the stereotypes and the myths that may be propagated by television, school, and other media platforms. So, it's for the mothers, the fathers, the daughters, even for the sons, because a lot of young men want to become more and more aware of things. There's a movement now going on called the Black Woman is God. There's a Black Woman is God movement. And a lot of these young brothers, they have good intentions. However, some of them are very misguided as far as it relates to menstruation, ovulation, fertility, and basically the overall steps involved in, impregnating women, or, some even believe women can impregnate themselves. So, this channel is to clear up a lot of those myths. This channel is also for mothers who may have just had a baby. You might have just had a baby, and now you want to be more aware and in tune with yourself. You want to learn when your ovulation cycle is, what is fertility. You thought you had your period, so how is it that you had a baby 8 months after the last day? Is a baby preterm? Is the baby premature? So this will also help to clarify some of those misconceptions that a lot of times the health and the medical industry don't really clarify and don't really go in on. So this is also for you. This is also for young teenagers, particularly sisters who want to know more about their ovulation cycle too. They want to know, okay, I'm getting my period. What does this all mean? Or they might want to become pregnant one day, and they might be facing a lot of challenges that maybe I might not have experienced, or you might not have experienced, because we might have been eating more whole foods. We might have been eating more natural food, breathing more fresher air, not being affected by parabens and all these other things that decrease fertility. We might have been a little less stressed. They might have more stress right now, a lot more things going on. They're challenged with a lot more, a lot more stressors. And all these things can affect pregnancy for, say, a 19-year-old who wants to become pregnant. Black Fertility TV is also for black doulas. I love my black doulas, right? For other black doulas out there, definitely subscribe to this channel. Perhaps we can collaborate sometime in the future. This channel is also for black midwives. A lot of times, black midwives and black doulas, generally black birth workers in general, they don't get as much spotlight. People are not too familiar with them. There's a whole industry that has, the whole birth industry basically is anti our people. You know, a lot of how it has come about, why, you know, we have this whole epidemic of cesarean sections and, you know, maternity deaths, and, you know, the children not surviving. A lot of this has to do with a lot of the methods and the tactics that are utilized by the health and medical industry. So this is also for Black midwives or Black doulas who want to give their piece and who want to broaden their message and their experience, you know, and who also want to possibly collaborate as well. So this is definitely for the layperson and for the professional alike. And Black Fertility TV, again, is also for anybody who just wants to see more Black babies come into this world. You know, you might learn some jewels in this that you might be able to help a brother and a sister who are trying to conceive but may have been having challenges, right? You might learn something here that maybe you could share to them and you could just pass it on. You might have had all your children. You might be, you know, you might be having grandchildren who are trying to get pregnant. So hopefully this channel can also help you in that aspect. So what I'm asking you to do right now is to basically subscribe to my channel, so that way I can definitely give you this information, and you could, you know, hit that notification button, the little bell. If you hit that bell, you'll get notifications on every time I post a new video. So if you're a new couple, if you're a postpartum mother, a Black doula, Black midwife, a mother, a father, a grandmother, grandfather, you know, a husband who, you know, maybe your wife doesn't know what she can do to increase her fertility. If, you know, both of you are trying to have a baby, you know, this is for you. If you're a brother who, you know, has been hearing a lot about this Black woman can impregnate herself and all of these things, and you think maybe you have nothing to do with it, you know, hopefully this channel will empower you to basically take control, you know, of your role as it relates to the fertility and the ovulation and basically the reproduction, you know, the reproductive cycle that, you know, you're involved in. You definitely play a very major role in. So this channel is also for you, right? And it's also for other sisters who just might want to just catch up. You know, a lot of times we think, you know, okay, we learned this, you know, 10 years ago, 15, who knows how many years ago when we got it. We're popping up babies maybe every year, you know, but there are still a lot of things that we need to take into consideration that might help us in other areas of life, because ovulation and fertility is all a very intuitive situation, and as women, you know, this is something that we definitely should be able to know, to at least be able to pass on and help another sister out. So definitely subscribe to this channel, share this channel, post it in all your groups, social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever it is that you can. Share this in email, you know, and help me to promote this channel, because I'm going to really put in some serious time and some serious work into helping to bring Black fertility back into the spotlight, especially in the climate that we're in, where Black fertility is mysteriously decreasing, right? So my hope is to definitely expand Black Fertility TV to more of our people and to increase Black fertility. So peace, Black supremacy, subscribe and join the website. The links are all in the description, and thanks for watching.